Rosetta Stone? And I go, heck yes, I do. And I said, my gosh, we haven't had this on in years and years and years. And it's actually been 5 years. So hi, Bill, welcome back.
Good evening.
So we launched this during my host faves, the Rosetta Stone system. And here's what I discovered. I've discovered trying to learn Italian, which I'm using this for, is it woke up a part of my brain I haven't used in a really long time. That was the biggest aha for me when I started using it. And I was so pleased. I thought, oh my gosh, learning a language. Well, what's really cool tonight is we have the best deal you're gonna find. We even beat Rosetta Stone's website, okay? You're gonna get, listen to this, 25 languages for a lifetime of learning. Enough said, boom, there you go.
Right, lifetime. How are you?
Wow.
And that's just it. We do beat even Rosetta Stone's price. And like you were talking about Italian, normally you'd have to go buy the Italian box set or the Italian language book. You get all 25 languages. And literally, let's just go through those real quick so you know what we're including. It is Spanish, it is English, it's French, it's Italian, it's German. And then we get down to what do we have? Arabic, Mandarin Chinese, Dutch. We have British English, Filipino, Greek, Hebrew, Hindi, Irish, Japanese, Korean, Persian, Polish. You're getting all these. You don't pick one. Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Spain Spanish, Swedish, Turkish, and Vietnamese. Remember, you're getting all of these. And we know what's amazing about it too, Suzanne? You know, sure, I'm really motivated about it right now. And then I'm gonna put it down because the holidays come around. And then I forget about it. And then that trip comes up and it's like, wait a second, I have Rosetta Stone. 2 years later, 3 years later, you can pick this up because it's for life. Or maybe all of a sudden you get that trip to Italy. It's like, well, I studied Spanish. Well, you jump over here, you pick one of the 25 languages that you're gonna have for life. You're gonna be getting this voucher. And what they've done to the program, it's the same program that's been out there for 30 years, proven time and time again. That's why, you know, companies and nonprofits and universities tell their students to use Rosetta Stone, tell their employees to use Rosetta Stone. But this is what's happened. Instead of getting all of those discs, remember all those DVDs and discs and everything that we had to keep, and this big box? Remember, these DVDs only worked on a computer with a DVD player.
That's right, yeah.
And if you wanted mobile learning on your phone or tablet, it was actually an extra upcharge and surcharge. So you're not doing this anymore. You're getting this voucher.
Do not throw it away.
Do not throw this away. And this voucher is going to give you all of those languages on your tablet, on your phone, on your computer, wherever you're at.
So however I want to learn, on whatever device I want to learn, I can do it.
Not only that, so I'm over here on my iPad, then I get to the office, I can log in on my computer and continue where I finished.
Let's say if I get on a plane, I want to be on my phone, if you have Wi-Fi.
So you can do Wi-Fi on the plane, totally do it. You can also download the program, so maybe you don't have Wi-Fi on the plane.
Really?
So you can study offline as well.
Oh,
and
that's
just
great.
And that's just it. All these languages are right there. And why is Rosetta Stone so successful? You took a language, I did too, and I remember like, when are we gonna start speaking? And they're like, well, that's second semester. Rosetta Stone wants you speaking right away, not waiting till lesson 2 or second semester, but right out of the gate. And that's because, guess what, we all learn differently.
Hola.
Hola. And the thing is, you see it, you hear it, you're getting all the immersive learning experiences.
Yes.
Una niña, un niño.
Niño.
Un niño, okay, that's the boy. And the thing is, what's great about this, it's repetitive, it gives you the rewards. I'm even getting a little stressful right now. I feel like I'm in class with you, me, and a few million people out there in TV land. And we've all been there, the stress. Yeah. Suzanne, what is the conjunctive of, or, say hello in Italian.
Hola. No, that's Spanish.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. And the thing is, you can take it at your own level, at your own pace, but all of a sudden you're getting these clues. El niño come, so it's the boy, oh, they're both boys, come, that's eat, right? Huh, I got it right.
Okay.
So you get that instant reward, and all of a sudden you saw how I broke it down, baby must be drinking, and it's repetitive. This is lesson 1. And as you said, Suzanne, it does wake up something in you.
Completely.
Whether it's the satisfaction of, I'm speaking a different language, I didn't think I could. Because I'll be honest with you, I had to take a language. A lot of us had to take languages in high school.
I did in elementary and in high school.
Well, I had to. I'm a learning disabled student. I was not the smartest one in the classroom. Suzanne, on the other hand, was probably like, I know the answer, I know the answer.
No.
And I was like, oh my God, why can't I get this?
I was a back row sitter, not in the front row.
You know, I got a D in Spanish, and I had to take it again in college.
Oh, you did?
I'm most proud that I did better than my tutor.
That's funny.
I wish I had Rosetta Stone back then. And the thing is, whether it's for your students.
Well, wait, to that point, Rosetta Stone teaches you in a very different way.
Correct.
So even if you're worried, like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to have to list like, you know, como esta, the boy is walking. You know, it's not like that at all. It's completely different. So they figured out brilliantly, they are the gold standard when it comes to learning languages. They have figured out how to teach all of us how to speak a language. And also you can choose how you want to approach it. If you say, well, I want to learn how to write it, they're going to help you there. But I was like, no, I just want to learn how to speak it. I don't want to learn how to write it right now. I just want to be able to speak in Italian. And so it actually gives you options to kind of play with when you're doing this. Let me just give you a kind of where we are in this too, guys. We're at final quantities. We have free shipping, of course, because it's literally an envelope. And we have 5 flex pays tonight. So you can get this home for $36. What does this mean? You have 25 languages and a lifetime of use. So if you want to learn Chinese 1 year and you want to learn Spanish the next, you are good to go. Now, Rosetta sells a lifetime for $399 on their website.
Right.
So we've got a smoking good deal versus that. Even on sale on their website, it's still more expensive than what we're doing tonight. And their 1-year subscription just to learn a language is $126.
Yeah.
So for about $50 more or so, you're gonna get a lifetime of 25 languages. Now we also have a set of 2, which the deal is even better if you go for the set of 2. So let's say you're gonna buy one for you, and then maybe there's a kid who's trying to learn a language in school and they need help. Or you've got a college student, or maybe someone else you know wants to learn a language. If you buy our set of 2, it's like $318 with 5 flex, free shipping, the whole thing. It comes out to $160 per person for a lifetime of 25 languages. And how awesome would that be? Even if you're not going anywhere, I'll tell you, here in Florida, we have a very large Hispanic population. It just makes sense, we do. And day in, day out here at the office, I've had a bunch of guys come over to work at the house and stuff. I really wish I knew a lot more Spanish, because I feel bad that I do not know enough Spanish to be able to speak to them.
We've had that in our family. Caregivers would come in and help with my grandma, and they just appreciate the little things, just being able to say thank you in their foreign language. And that's where you have the options. And maybe you get that new client at the office, and all of a sudden it's like, well, does anyone speak, you know, Mandarin Chinese? It's like, no. Guess what? You don't pick which language you're gonna have for life. Remember, you have all 25 at your disposal. You wanna just be basic, you wanna get full conversational. That's what it's known for in terms of getting you up and speaking right away. Because remember, we all learn at a different pace. So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna learn how to say hello in Mandarin Chinese.
你好.
你好. 你好. I got that green affirmation. That means right out of the gate, that green affirmation means you got it right, and it compares your speaking and pronunciation to a native speaker. So, Nai Ren, that is, Nai Ren, the men, the boys.
Oh, good.
I am speaking Mandarin Chinese. Hey, who knew this? And the thing is, it does get a little addictive and competitive. That's what we joked about it before. If you can get the 2-pack, I think it is kind of fun because it is a better value in savings. But imagine it's you and your best friend. One for you, one for her, and you can compete against each other. And like, how far along are you right now? What level are you at? Because this is what's great about it. I'm gonna go back to my Spanish-speaking language. Boom. Remember, the trip to China's not happening. I'm going back to Spain. Boom. You don't have to go buy another program. It's all right here. So you see, it's 20 different core lessons, all the way up from shopping and travel to be fully conversational and everything, which is great. There's even writing programs.
That's what I'm telling you, you can customize it. Like if you're just gonna go on a trip and you want to be able to speak for traveling, I love that idea.
And that's just it, because you can't just get the phrases that you need just for the shopping or just for traveling. And remember, it is so intuitive and easy. If you have 10 minutes, you can take this core lesson. Another 10 minutes. You see the progress that it's tracking, and remember, it is productive. So you get the little clues and the little hints. I'm gonna jump into a 3rd lesson down here, because there was Unit 1, let's see, Core 3. Unit 1, Core 3. Lesson 3, sorry, we're going to lesson 3. And it's funny, because pronunciation, whether it's vocabulary or pronunciation, I just love how it breaks it down. So again, back in my day, I remember this word came up in class, and I could not say it. I could not pronounce it. I was like, well, how do you say, I think this is the right one.
Una bicicleta.
Bicicleta. I could not say it. B. The teacher didn't have time to just baby me. C. Because, you know, the whole class is like, Bill, we got to move on. C. And
Sí.
C. Clay.
Yeah, D. Remember, you got a D.
Clay. You see why. But clay.
Ta.
Ta.
Bicicleta.
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 That's great.
And the thing is, I'm proud of myself. And now we go on to the next program. I am a little flushed because that's just it. We've all been there. The pressure of being in a community class setting with because you know, it is great to keep our brain going, but it's also, oh, I've got to go to the community center once a week, or I got to go every Tuesday and Thursday, and we're not even speaking yet. So I've been studying here on the couch, which is great. Take it with me. I can jump on my phone. You can download it. I mean, get it on your computer as well. There's actually a few more differences on the computer.
This might be a ridiculous question.
Never.
But there's English, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I was saying, if you have a relative who just moved in, I have some friends of mine who have married some folks from overseas, and they're just moving to the country, and their English isn't terrific. How awesome and thoughtful would this be to give them their lifetime membership? If they just learned English, that would be so helpful.
Well, there's two different Englishes. There's American English and there's British English. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
And there's so many cute reviews about people picking this up back in the day, because, you know, they married someone from a different country. She speaks English, but the parents don't. So they wanted to learn their languages and all that.
Right.
If you jump on the desktop, you'll notice there's also just a few more. There's interactive tutoring sessions and live sessions where you can speak to some professors and different storytelling aspects. There's the alphabet on here. And yes, there's that extended learning in terms of more options. But remember, it remembers where I was on the program on my phone or tablet, so it's gonna direct me to the same program.
That's great.
And it's not just one language. When you used to get this gold box, like this gold box was the French. I'm not going to France. I did it. Been there, done that. Now I'm going to Italy. Now I'm going somewhere else. I used to have to go buy another whole program, save all these disks, which now these are dated because computers don't even have disk drives. So we've made it this voucher. This voucher gives you all 25 languages. You don't have to pick one right now. Maybe you don't even know which one you want, or maybe you don't know who you're going to give this to and what they're going to want. Or more importantly, what device they're going to study it on, this can go with them.
Okay, 2 updates.
Yes.
Half our quantity gone already, like out of here, right? We've got about 5 more minutes to go. We have 5 flex on it tonight. It is free shipping because it's the card that comes in the mail, so look for that. This is your chance to be able to get the best deal we've ever offered, and we have not had it on the air in 5 years. If you go to get the lifetime deal on their website, it's normally almost $400. Even on sale, it's $199, so we're still beating Rosetta Stone's best price right now. Plus, we've got the free shipping. Plus, we have the 5 flex. Now, I want to explain that. You have until the end of January to learn a language. Can you imagine by the time you have to return this, you actually might be able to speak a new language? That would be amazing, right? And if you don't, if you're not fully happy, if you haven't used it enough, then at the end of January next year, we're in our extended return policy, so you can send it back then. Yep. You don't have to, you can wait. So you can use it all through November, all through December, all through January, through almost 3 months to test it, try it, see if you enjoy it, see if you're having a great experience. Wake up the part of the brain we haven't used in a really long time. That was my experience. And get it at home tonight, though, at this phenomenal value. Again, half the quantity now gone. So imagine giving the gift of learning a language. Like, let's say you have a younger one, or someone is going into college and you know they've got to take a language in college. Yeah. Give them the head start right now. Maybe they're going to have the summer before they go to school this fall. If you get them this, and maybe they're going to take Spanish in college, they're going to be way ahead of everybody else.
Just it. And maybe you can't get a hold of them right now. What are you studying in high school right now? I don't know.
Right.
You're getting all 25 languages for life.
So if you don't know what they're studying, who cares?
And that's shit, they're trying to get through high school. This is more affordable than a tutor to get them through high school.
That's a great point.
And imagine that. They pass their Spanish in high school and then they don't pick up a foreign language for 5 years. Until that job comes around. It's like, who speaks Spanish? How's it? It's like, ooh, can I do it? Oh, wait, I have Rosetta Stone for life and I can do this.
That's
because
a great point.
It doesn't expire.
Or you never know where you're going to travel or move to.
Right?
You just never know where life's going to take you. Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Oh, Lordy, I think I've got ahead of myself here.
What one's this one?
Pelota roja. Oh, that's a single leg?
La pelota es roja.
La pelota. Oh, that's ball. Es roja. See? Okay.
Las pelotas son rojas.
Las pelotas son
the balls are red?
See, this is grammar, so it's showing how it's broken down. Boom. Good job, Suzanne.
Los huevos son rojos.
Huevos, plural, the eggs. I don't know where you get red eggs, but I was able to follow that.
I do not eat a red egg, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I would not advise that. But the thing is, you see, that was the grammar lesson. And how long was that grammar lesson? Just a few minutes. It gives me my score. You move on from pronunciation, grammar, to speaking. The writing programs is actually more on the computer, so you have that full keyboard, which is great. But that is just the first lesson. And remember, that's just the beginning. And this is where it is fun and almost addictive. And I'll be honest with you, there are other apps out there for your phones. Can I tell you, though? You pick one language. You then are watching, actually, you're